How's it going, everybody? Nerdroc here, and welcome to another episode of Salt. This is actually my second attempt at recording an episode today, so we kind of missed a little bit of progress. I made a pick, and I got some health potions and bandages, and I even made a sextant. Unfortunately, none of that recorded, because basically I'm getting some weird thing on my computer now, where I need to go into the recording panel and set my mic level every time, or it just resets to default. And I really don't know why, because what's weird is I'll open the menu and it'll still be set to the number it needs to be set to, but it won't sound like it. So like I recorded the whole episode and my voice was basically you couldn't hear and understand a word I was saying the entire time. So I'm recording another one now. Unfortunately, I don't really gonna try to remember what I talked about and what I didn't. A little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but it actually gives me the ability to make a better episode. So let's talk about some stuff. First of all, the Lava Boots guys, they just put out a tweet and a picture on the Reddit about the upcoming ship customization update that's coming, and man, am I excited for that. I can't be the only one, right? Like, I am super stoked for that. You're gonna be able to put in storage chests, and you're gonna be able to put up torches and all kinds of awesome stuff. So I'm really stoked for that, and just really excited for it. And I'm trying to think of what else I was talking about. Man, it's a real bummer having to redo this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. I was talking about the some of the conversations going on at the subreddit, because I had just watched Will Game for Beers video, and if you haven't checked out his videos yet, definitely go check them out and subscribe to his channel, because he does a Fallout series that's really awesome, and he does some other series. What is it that he did? A Gauntlet with a couple of his buddies. It's really fun to watch, so definitely check it out. It's Will Game for Beers, his channel. Go watch his stuff and subscribe, because he's awesome and he deserves your subscribers. Your subscriptions, rather. Anyways, but yeah, he was talking about how they got a discussion going on in the subreddit about the hotbar and like what people put on which number. So, yeah, I always put my sword on 1, and I usually put my bow on 2, and then I put my pickaxe on 3. And then I think, like most people, all like the buffs and the healing stuff goes on the right side of the screen. And I'll usually set my sextant to 0. Oh, we got epic music going on. I want to get like a whole chorus singing this. Yeah, imagine like a whole bass section singing that bass note. Bah! That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get to one of these islands and I'll be back with you guys. Alrighty, we're almost here. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing great. Albeit a little bit frustrated from the loss of video footage, but I'm doing good. Hope you're all doing good as well. I've been learning a whole lot about video rendering since I got my new computer, some of you guys know. So the quality of this video, once it's finished processing on YouTube, should be much better than usual. The last video didn't look so good. So this one should look quite a bit better. Ooh, let me make some arrows. Oh, I don't have flint. I can't make arrows. Alright, sword. You can see I crafted some stuff, honestly, in the last episode. So unfortunately, I have it already done. Anyways. What the heck was I talking about? Yeah, so I'm learning a lot about video rendering. Found out I was using a codec called the Lagarith Lossless Codec, which is usually great, but now my computer can handle encoding and rendering in H.264, which is what they recommend for YouTube. And I'm just basically, everything's at a much higher quality now, but it takes a little while for YouTube to render it. So if it doesn't look so good, it probably means it's going to take a couple of hours till YouTube renders it. But once it gets to 1080p, 60 frames per second, it should look nice. The Shadow Warrior video I just put up yesterday, looking really good. So pretty excited about my higher quality video footage now. Hope you guys like it too. I'm trying to think of like all the stuff I was talking about. Man, I'm sorry to dwell on it, but it's really tough to have to re-record like this right in a row, because I have time to do it now. I don't really want to do it another time, because then I'll be behind. But yes, I have started a new series. I started my Shadow Warrior series. It's a very different kind of game for me to be Let's Playing, but I'm really enjoying it. The game's a lot of fun. I usually don't get too into shooters. I played them a lot as a kid, but this game is just like all the games I played as a kid, so it's kind of like nostalgic, and it's very funny because the characters has a lot of like one-liners. Ooh, I need one of those. Yes. Oh, I forgot to shoot the fruit. Oh, I don't have any more arrows. I really want to shoot the fruit though. That's gonna be my new thing. I shoot the fruit. My name is Nerdroc, and I shoot the fruit. I am weird. All right. But yeah, I've been learning a lot about video rendering, and it's been pretty fun. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do the higher quality stuff after seeing how long it took to render the last Salt video. But when you do everything correctly, it's much faster. So it takes me about an hour to render it. Uploading is not such an issue. I have very good internet. Now that I've gotten the files down to manageable, I can upload it fairly easily. It's not a problem. So I think I will be sticking to the higher quality. What was the other thing I was talking about? Yeah, I was asking earlier. Of course, you didn't hear it. All right, I'm gonna stop saying it now. But yeah, I was wondering if you guys think there's room on a channel for both a regular Salt series and a hardcore series, or maybe just an occasional video. I don't know. I'm very interested in trying the game in hardcore mode because like it's very difficult, and it would be fun to actually like. I'd be forced to really plan ahead and make health potions and bandages and anything I can get to try to stay alive. So it might be interesting to try to play that way, but I certainly wouldn't want to replace my regular Salt video, right? So the other thing I wanted to say, I actually should have said this right away. There's quite a bit of the peg leg seed. We're playing on the peg leg seed right now, and quite a bit of it has already been charted by Blinky and the rest of the subreddit gang. And, what's the other guy? Willie C. Dog or something? Oh, sorry. I'm really bad when it comes to names. Blinky's an easy one to remember, and Will Game for Beer's easy to remember. It's Willie C. something, but he's one of the other guys doing it with us. And, I just didn't feel like using the map today. I felt like kind of being carefree and just running around. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch that. I think it's time to go to another island. This one's kind of stinky. Although, you know what? I don't know. Do I have any flint? I was going to say, we'll try to make it nighttime. I really want to find some moonstone. I need another one to make a campfire. Another flint. So we'll move on. Yeah, I just didn't feel like following the map today. I kind of want to just go where the wind takes us. Some days I just have moods like that. Shasha. But yeah, really happy with my new computer. Happy rendering at a higher quality because it always made me worried. I always felt my videos looked rather blurry. So hopefully it's looking much better for you guys. And if not, just wait a few hours. It'll be processed. This brings me to another point. Do you guys find that between 7 and 9 o'clock you can't stream any HD footage off YouTube? I don't think it's YouTube's fault. I'm pretty sure it's our internet providers. But who knows? I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. There's a Steam holiday sale's been going on. You guys get anything good? I grabbed a couple of things. I got Shadow Warrior for one. I almost picked up Assassin's Creed Black Flag with all my complaints about Assassin's Creed. I almost got it. But I just didn't. I don't know. Something about those Assassin's Creed games. I want to like them, but I just don't. They're so repetitive and boring. Now, at least. After the first few, it was like, all right, you know, let's do something different here. I actually got in a little discussion with somebody on Reddit about this, and he was like, you know, when you buy from Ubisoft and EA and ZeniMax, and he basically listed all the main developers, like, you're assured a quality product, and you just don't get that assurance when you buy an indie game. And, like, I think you guys know, I try to be a pretty nice guy. I try not to get in, like, arguments with people on the internet. Of course, it's happened before, but I try not to. And this guy was just, like, and I said to this guy, I was like, with all due respect, I couldn't possibly disagree more. And that's really how I feel. I feel like you are getting a much better quality, thoughtful, meaningful product when you get something that's made by an indie developer. And, you know, I listed some examples of The Crew, Assassin's Creed Unity, you know, getting terrible review scores and being $60, whereas, like, I could buy 4 indie games for the price of that one broken game. It's just... But, yeah, no matter how much we tried to talk, he was not going to see it my way, and I was never going to see it his way. So it's just interesting, like... I guess people like different things, but you know what's interesting to me is, like, you would think when you get these big titles they'd at least be bug-free and flawless in the way they work. And that's not true either. You know, like, Unity had a bunch of problems at launch, and that's just... I'm sorry, if I buy an early access game, I can excuse bugs. You know, I'm paying a very low price. It's a work in progress, and by buying the game, I am agreeing to help, you know, develop it. Essentially, like all of us are part of the process of helping getting a game made, and helping it, like, how it's going to turn out and all that stuff. So it's okay if an early access game doesn't work perfectly. You know, it's not really a big deal. But like, if I pay $60 on a game, it better work perfect. And that is just where I don't see eye to eye with some people. Like, I cannot stand when I pay that type of price on something and then it doesn't work. You know, we all work hard for our money. Especially nowadays, money's not easy to come by. Get over here, dear. I need you. I need you. Oh, dear. I did get a black deer earlier when I was recording, but I don't think it dropped anything good. Come on. Yes! I'm telling you, this game could be a great hunting simulator. The potential just for this game, the engine alone, like, I shouldn't say engine alone, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But just like, the mechanics alone of the way the game works lends itself to a million different types of games. Like, this could be a hunting simulator. There doesn't need to be water in between. It could just be like a survival game. Like, if this game ends up being moddable, is what I mean to say, I would not be surprised at all to see like a lot of really cool mods get made for this, because it could be a million different things. Like, I don't know, it's the top of my head. Imagine someone making a surfing game out of this, or a full-out fishing simulator, or like, I mean, I don't know. People were talking about adding trade routes to this game, and you know, with the way the hunting works and the fishing works, and if we get some farming mechanics added, a trade route thing would be perfect. Farm, you know, make yourself a little plot of land, farm some stuff, fish some stuff, and then go take it super, super far and sell it to like a village that's really far away from you. That'd be really, really cool. I guess it would have to feature some sort of rule in the game where, like, the farther you travel from wherever you settle, the more stuff will be worth. I really love that idea. That would just be the coolest thing ever. It gives you a reason to travel back and forth. It gives you endless playtime. Ooh, an albino deer. Oh, don't run. Aw. I always want to get these, like, crazy far shots. Aw. I gotta eat something to get some of my stamina back. Maybe I'll eat one of these mushrooms. I found out that these mushrooms give you a buff that increases your stamina in like a nanosecond. So fast. Look how fast that is. It's great. Oh dear. I feel awful killing these majestic rare creatures, but you know, pirates gotta do what a pirate's gotta do, you know? Okay, what can you do for these poor things? Hey, if we don't thin the numbers, what will? We're part of the ecosystem. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. I mentioned this actually earlier. Alright, I gotta stop saying it. When I was talking about how usually I talk about stuff on the news, and the stuff that's been going on now is just super depressing. I don't know why people can't get along and just stop being so dang hateful. Crazy. It's like the media is trying to turn us all against each other, man. I swear. And if of those of you who are not from the U.S., you might not have any idea what I'm talking about. Or for all I know, you do. I don't know. But there's been a lot of crazy, like, racial tension and police tension. And it's just, I don't know. It's like our whole society loses their mind when the news tells them to. It's so weird, like. Well, now I've started talking about it, so I may as well talk about it now. Like, I don't know what went down between these individuals with the police and the thing. You know, it's crazy to me. Like, again, like, I don't know what happened in this specific situation, but basically, the story is that a cop shot, you know, a dude in black. So it's like a racial thing now because of the news, and everyone's saying, you know, like, he was basically racially profiled, and this other thing happened in New York City where this cop put a guy in a chokehold. Ooh, juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya. Something sweet gets right to you. Awesome. Juicy fruit really does move you in this game, doesn't it? It makes you super fast. Yeah, juicy fruit literally moves you in this game. That's awesome. So yeah, there's been all this stuff on the news about this stuff, and it's just, you know, there's been a lot of like anti-police talk, And then this guy in the city randomly walked up and like shot 2 cops. So it's just like, how do people not understand that like, if one cop does something, it doesn't mean all cops did that thing? And how do people not understand that like, if one cop is racist, not every cop is racist? And you know, and on the flip side, if one dude shoots a bunch of cops, it doesn't mean that everybody hates cops. It's just like, the whole thing is just so crazy to me. Like, it's like people have just lost their dang minds. I don't understand it. Why is this? Oh, thing looked weird for a second. But yeah, if it's one, I love my country. I love the United States. You know, like we're a very like, I want to use the word crude, but I mean it in a good way. Like, there are bad things about America too, don't get me wrong. But we're like the opposite of stuck up, if you get what I'm saying. Like, one of the things I've always been proud about being American is, on the whole, most Americans are not hoity-toity or stuck up or anything like that. But like, when it comes to stuff like this, we're just so like, as a society, we're so impressionable. I don't understand why people just like take everything at such face value. It's like the news companies just want ratings. They really don't care, with the exception of probably like Fox News. But I don't think most of these news companies really care one way or the other about politics. They're looking for ratings. And it's really irresponsible, to be honest with you. Like, I don't get it. Like, they're trying to start a race war? Like, what are they doing? I don't know. And I think it goes without saying that I am not a racist or a cop hater. I have certainly been mad at police officers before, but I mean, who hasn't? We've all gotten tickets and been like, damn cop. But like, on the flip side, when I was living in Boston, when I went to school there for a little while, a very short while, but I was living there a while. And when you live in the city, at least in my experience, your opinions on these kinds of things tend to change, and your relationship with police officers tend to change. Like, you know, I live in the suburbs, and you know, not too much crime happens where I live. A very low crime rate. Of course, if we didn't have cops, that would probably not be the scenario. But very low crime rate, and we don't really have too much to worry about where I live. But you know, police write you tickets, all sorts of stuff. And the relationship here with the police is something more of like, you don't want to get caught doing something bad by the police here. Whereas in Boston, when you saw a police officer, like for me, I felt safe because I didn't live in the best area in the world. You know, like 4 blocks down and you're in like gang territory. So like, when I had to go cash my check, at the check's cashed, because at the time, that's what I did, I was happy to see cops around because you never know who's going to run up and just try to take everything of yours, you know? And it's just, I'm sure a lot of those cops that I looked at and felt safe when they were around, I'm sure a lot of those cops were terrible people. But I can guarantee you most of them weren't. How many people do you think become a cop to be a bad person? It's not logical. It doesn't make any sense. But like in any demographic, there's going to be a percentage just that are full of bad people. It's just part of it. And that's in anything. In anything. Priests. You're going to find a couple of bad priests. Most of them are good. You know? YouTubers. I guarantee you there are YouTubers that are just down to their core terrible people. You know? I don't even know why I went off on such a tear on this. It's just something that really bothers me. People don't seem to have any kind of sense. It's like, judging someone based on their occupation is just as stupid as judging them based on the color of their skin. Unless their occupation is like being a hitman. You want to judge someone on that, fine, but you shouldn't make pass judgments on somebody for their job. It's stupid. You know, I remember we were hearing a lot of stories about police shooting people's dogs, and like that got me. Oop, I cursed. That stuff got me very, very upset. I think that's the first time I've ever cursed on my channel. That stuff got me very, very upset when that happened, and I probably said some things I didn't mean at the time too. You know, it's very easy to get very emotional when you hear about stuff. It's a little harder to be intelligent when you hear about dramatic stuff, you know? Let me light a campfire here. And we will go on to the next island. I want to change subjects because I am depressing myself. But the truth is, there's not too much to talk about, and why not talk about that stuff, you know? I think I'm the type of person that kind of sees things in the middle. Other people don't seem to do that. I don't know what that's about. Oh, a little longer. A few more hours. Jupe. All right, beautiful. We are at sunrise. Let's head over to this other island over here. And I am sorry if I depressed any of you, but it was on my mind, and it was nice to talk about. Sure, I'm not the only one whose Facebook feeds are full of this stuff, so I'm sure it's on some of your minds, too. Although, for those of you who aren't in the U.S., I'm curious, is this being talked about outside of here, or is it... It's probably just a here thing. Alright, let's go over to that other island. Although, this is kind of tech-related news I can bring up. Dish Network is dropping Fox News. It's an interesting thing, and I haven't really read about why. Whoa, 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 what's that? What am I leaving here? What am I thinking? Look what I almost missed, guys. Whoa, I almost just left. Just completely left without ever seeing this merchant. Oh, I would have been so mad at myself, but I guess I never would have known. Alright, somehow I'm guessing this has already been discovered, but just in case it hasn't, 2 west, 7 south, and here is a merchant. Let's see what he has. But yeah, I wonder why Dish Network dropped Fox News. I probably should have researched that before bringing it up this episode, but I don't know. I'm not a big Fox News fan, so I'm pretty down with that decision, considering switching to Dish Network as my provider now. Not really. Oh, I still never looked up. I need to look up a phrase in Spanish to say every time I come about one of these guys. Look at him staring off in the distance. How boring. What does he got? Rough Ruby, not interested. Scimitar, very interested. Let's sell him some stuff. I have no use for these stone blocks. Okay. No, all of them. Okay. I guess I should sell him this diamond. I don't really know what it's good for otherwise, so I'm gonna. Sell these rubies. I hope I don't find out that I was supposed to save those. What else do I have? Anything useful? I really don't have too much to sell him, but I do have 165 gold. So what does he want for this? 192? What are you, nuts? What do I got? Do I have enough to get anything? Alright, I'm gonna sell all these grubs. I really want that scimitar. Sell all this deer guts. Do I have it yet? So close. Alright, how about these antlers? Oh, those are worth a lot. I probably could have saved some of that stuff. Alright, give me that scimitar. Yes. This guy doesn't seem to have a quest. Oh, quest. Question mark. Greetings, my future acquaintance. Let me try to read this. Text is kind of small for me. Hath thou lost the light? I certainly hope not. For when the darkness falls, none of us will see. Creepy. Not those with eyes like yours, at least. But do not fear. I have the very thing you need. All our eyes will be bright again. But first you must face the darkness that blocks your path. Open the door to the home that is night and walk in without taking off your shoes. As you enter the blind abyss, could you gather me some items? I require a spider silk, 3 night vigor flowers, and 5 moonrock ore shards. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I'm wondering if we could find moonrock on this island. Come back, dear. Oh, I have no arrows. Do I have any... 1 flint. Man, it is hard for me to get, like, some stuff. Is that a boulder over there? I like, really need materials. I can't be messing around. Also, have I gotten any strong plant fibers yet? I have not, it looks like. Oof. We are not moving as quickly as we did the first season. The peg-leg seed be a harsh mistress. Oh, I'm a doof. Alright. I have a feeling we are going to be on this island for a little while, because we can really stock up on the supplies that we need. Now I know, Blinky has taught us all that you can relog... Ooh. Never mind, I want to go over there and see what's up. We can always come back. That's not far away. We are going to be in this area for a while. Ooh, lots of poison flowers. It's a pretty decent island. Let me explore the whole thing, get all this stuff. I brought it up once before, but if anybody has any interest in watching me stream this game, let me know, and we can organize a time that everyone will be around, because, like, I think I've said it once before, streaming when no one's watching is, like, the most uncomfortable thing. But see, like, that might be a great place to do the hardcore series. Had to readjust myself in my seat. The hardcore series could be really interesting because it would really add a lot of tension to the game. Really would change the whole feel of this game quite a bit. You know, like, one of the number one things people say about this game is it's relaxing. Well, let me tell you, if you only got one life, it's not going to be relaxing. It's going to be intense. And that's where the merchants live, in tents. Huh? Sorry, it's not even a real tent, it's a hut. That was a terrible joke. It reminds me of an old World of Warcraft joke. I don't know if I've said this before. There's an old World of Warcraft joke when you say slash silly, I think it was, or slash funny. As a human, and you'd say, so I'm talking to my friend, and he goes, I'm a tent, I'm a wigwam, I'm a tent, I'm a wigwam. I think I just completely screwed up that joke. I did. Alright, so the joke goes, I'm talking to my friend, and he says, I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam, I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam. And I said, relax, man, you're too tense. I miss that game sometimes, and then I remember how much it sucked my life away. World of Warcraft, that's an... you just can't get back that feeling I used to get when playing that game. It was the best. Alright, let's head over to that island over there with the campfires we saw. Check this one more time. It is 3 west, 7 south, and there is a merchant here with a quest that you need to get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even remember what he asked for, aside from the 5 moon rocks. That's going to be the first thing we're going to try to find. Although, what is he going to give us? Because unless he's going to give us a moon rock sword, I'm probably going to want to use that moon rock on a moon rock sword. What I really should do is go check what the coordinates were. I guess, I don't even know if he had a sextant by that time either. But I really should go check what the coordinates were, or the location of where Will Game for Beer found all those, moon rock ores, because he found a bunch. There are so many deers here. I can't use the flints, though. Oh yes, check out my wares. I gotta find out how to say that in Spanish. I don't know why. It needs to happen. Bum, 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 bum. I got my classical guitar in the corner. I kind of want to grab it and figure out how to play that. All right, let's travel over to this place over here and get in some combat. I'll meet you guys closer to the islands. Alrighty, we're almost there. I'm a little worried. I mean, like, if these are going to be like the, what are they called, Battle Masters? We're not going to be able to fight them. Although knowing me, I'll try anyway, because I'm dummy like that. But I do have bandages and I have health potions, so... Oh, I'm too full to eat that buff. These are going to be Battle Masters. I can tell just from the way the island looks. Oh, man, and I don't have arrows. Alright. Let's see if I can get arrows. And it's moments like this where I wish we had anchors. I'm going to have to make some arrows. I really didn't plan on wasting anything. Don't yell at me, Blinky. I know arrows are currency. I know, but I don't got anything else right now. He yelled at me last time for using arrows as arrows. They're currency, he kept telling me. They're currency. This would be great if I can kill him like this. Nope, I can't. Oh, is he going to come closer? That would be convenient. Where the heck is he going? This is funny. Alright, let's see how we do against him. It's probably not going to go well. Is he going to run right back once I come on the land here? What's he doing? Oh, I guess he just gave up. Alright, let's see if we can take him out. Dinner and a movie. Oh, I make that joke all the time. I'm terrible. No, I'm over here, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I'm gonna have to be a little cheaty to beat him. That is the other thing. for sure, is that if I did a hardcore playthrough, I wouldn't be doing any of this stuff. Nice, I got one. Awesome. What you got? Something good. Come on, something good. A cupcake. A cupcake, a broken thing, a bandage, a gold coin, and my arrows. That's all right. How much? Well, I got a decent amount of bandage. I'm trying to remember what I have hot. There we go. 7 is my bandages. Let's go ahead and get back up to health. Well, that wasn't too bad, to be honest. I was expecting that to go a lot worse. I'm still too full to eat this pristine deer meat, huh? Alright, let's see. We have anything we can craft? Let's craft some poisons. That's going to help a lot, actually. See if I can poison an arrow and shoot from very far. That should be able to get a lot done. How many arrows do I have right now? 10. Alright. Let's poison the arrow. Alright, poison applied, it says. If I shoot this guy from a distance, that should take care of a good portion of his health before we have any kind of problem. These are my favorite looking of all the islands. The ones that they look like lived on, and there's like chopped up tree trunks on it. It's cool. I like the way these islands look. Actually, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to the most is there's going to be new island types, and that's going to be awesome. Oh, did that use my point? You know, that's a good question, actually. Maybe you guys know this. If I miss, and the thing's been poisoned, does that use up the poison? Because I have no idea. Oh, boy. Can I poison? Ah, no, don't do that. Can I poison my scimitar? Can I poison my scimitar? Okay, good. Oh, here we go. He is poisoned because I hear him, uh-oh. I might die, though. Come on, come on. Oh! I can't believe it. I don't know the last spot I saved, either. Aw, man! Aw, man! I don't even know where that was, because I never... Aw, man! Well... Aw, man! I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I am thoroughly frustrated between having to record twice and that. That sucked. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click like. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I will see you guys, I don't even know why I'm bothering to save, next time. Peace.